Hello, LCA community. Thank you for joining me on this second edition of Onward and Upward. As I was preparing to record this video, I got word that Governor Greg Abbott has extended the school closure order through May the 4th. This is not a surprise, especially in light of President Trump's extension of the federal guidelines through April 30th. From the beginning, we've been preparing our distance learning program for the foreseeable future. We anticipated that it might be extended beyond a couple of weeks, and so here we are. We're prepared to continue distance learning for however long we need to ensure that your children's education will continue. I'm hearing great reports from students and teachers and parents about how it's going. Even in the midst of a few challenges along the way, a few tweaks to the schedule, and other changes we've had to make on the run. Overall, I think it's going beautifully, and I'm excited about the learning that continues via our distance learning program. This Friday, we are hosting our second virtual town hall meeting at 4 p.m. Would encourage as many of you to join us for the live session as possible. We had over 250 join us last Friday. If you have not yet viewed the recorded session, please do so. There's some important information that we shared and an important announcement from our Board of Trustees that you want to be aware of. Perhaps the most important announcement we made is the expansion of our tuition assistance fund. Our board made the momentous decision to divert all undesignated annual fund donations towards our tuition assistance fund. We realize that many legacy families may be financially impacted by the current pandemic and might face the possibility of having to withdraw their children. We want to prevent that if possible. Our goal is that no one should have to leave the school for financial reasons. So our board has committed more funds to our tuition assistance program. If you find yourself in a situation where you may be facing the withdrawal of your children, please pursue our tuition assistance program before you make that decision. At this upcoming town hall meeting, we'll be featuring 3 special guests. Our 2 counselors, Dr. Lana Sneer and Mrs. Jenna Snyder, will be presenting recommendations and resources to help support our students' social and emotional needs during this crisis. I know they are already counseling students virtually as they face an increased level of anxiety and stress. And so we want to help you parents as you minister to your children and help them face these extraordinary times. We'll also feature Sherry Mosley, our coordinator of tuition assistance, who will explain the tuition assistance process and answer questions that you might have. As we did in the first meeting, we will welcome your questions via the chat feature on the Zoom webinar. We'll either answer your question verbally or in writing as you submit them. So I look forward to seeing you this Friday, 4 o'clock, for our virtual town hall meeting. Before I close, I want to share a couple of thoughts about the uncertainty of this pandemic and where we're going as a nation and as a world. We talked about this at our leadership team meeting this morning, how the ambiguity of the current situation, the lack of complete information, the uncertainty of the trajectory of this virus can lead to anxiety and stress, which can then also lead to worry. And worry is a sin. I saw a sign on the desk of a believer one time that stated that worry is worshiping the wrong God. Our God is not worried. Our God is sovereign. Our God is all powerful. Our God knows the outcome of this pandemic. So our trust is in an all-knowing and all-powerful and all-loving God who already has a plan for this current crisis. So folks, let's not worry. God is in control. He's sovereign, and he loves his children and will deliver us from whatever the future might bring. So until we meet again, either online or in person, stay well, keep praying, and God bless you.